midnight brakes lock, hear the tires squeal. Red light can't stop, so
What's going on, guys? Last week I went down to the Fillmore to talk to Ed and Riley of Thrice, talked about the album, talked about the Fillmore, and talked about them going to Hawaii. That's where I'm going to be going right after I'm done talking to you guys. So check it out, coming your way on synthesis.net. Peace.
They're actually friends of Tepe, our guitar player, and he produced some demos and an EP for them, and he really wanted to bring them out, so we decided to bring them out, and it's been cool. I mean, they showed up last night, and I thought their set went really well. People were into them,
Nice.
and it's cool because it kind of brings a different vibe to the tour. They're kind of like more in like an old U2 kind of Coldplay vibe, so it makes it even a better mix than the tour's been for the duration. It was just a way for us to try something new, you know, and approach the writing and recording of the record differently and keeping it fresh for us and exciting. And usually when we make a record, we have all these varied parts, you know, something that would work for water, something that would work for air, earth, fire, whatever. And on a regular record, we take all those parts and kind of combine them together. And with this one, we wanted to kind of take the opportunity to push those ideas further in the direction that they originally came from. So it was just a really cool learning experience for us. And I feel like when it comes time to make the next record, we're going to have, you know, such a broader palette of ideas and experiences to work from and draw from. When it comes to combining all those parts again, that it's going to make it, I think, a stronger record.
I don't know what we're going to do exactly as far as releasing music next. I guess just see how it goes. I think the main focus is just making music at the moment, but
I think with the Alchemy Index, that was something we wanted to do, you know, regardless of what label we were on, how we were going to put it out. It was just something we really wanted to try. And we made it, and while we were signed on Island, and at the end of the day, they decided, you know, we don't really think we can put this out and do what we want to do with it. And we were totally fine with that. And we made the record and stuck to our guns and did exactly what we wanted to do, knowing full well that, you know, there was a chance that they wouldn't put it out. And you know, Vagrant came along and they wanted to put it out, and they're really supportive, and they're not asking us for singles, and they're not worried about, you know, having a hit video or a song played on the radio. And that's never really been like a concern of ours. I mean, I guess we tried it for a while when we were on Island, and I just don't think, you know, I don't think we're that kind of band necessarily. We like to make, yeah. We're not a very business-minded band. We're not really good at selling ourselves, and you know, since day one, it's always been about making music and pushing ourselves and trying new things, and, you know, not playing the game. And I'm definitely glad that we had the experience of being on Island, but I think we're in a much better spot right now, creatively, and I don't know, it makes the future exciting, you know. No, this is our first time here. We played the Warfield and Slim's like many times.
Yeah.
Bottom of the Hill. It's always been cool. I mean, it's 6 or 7 hours away from home, but it still kind of feels like home. I mean, you see people that have been coming to shows for 8 or 9 years, and the crowds are always really good, and it's cool. And I like the city too.
Yeah. Summer plans coming up? You guys got any more tours? Hanging out, chilling?
We actually are kind of taking some time off. We have like 2 months off, but then after that little break, we're going to be going to Europe, Australia, and a show in Hawaii, which should be fun. Yeah.
On the beach?
Yeah.
Girls?
Yeah. And we're hoping, Riley and I were actually talking about trying to find a way to get stranded there for a few days after the tour. It's kind of hard, just, you know, getting your gear over there and doing all that stuff, but it's definitely worth it. Like, people there are like super excited about seeing music, and a lot of bands don't get the chance to go there, and I mean, I don't know. We played there before, and it was such a fun show, and people were super psyched, and it was just a good time. There's a lot of energy and really positive vibe, so I'll be psyched to go back.
You can tell that they're really grateful to have you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't get shows all that often, you know, whether it's their favorite band or just any band, really. So there are people that are into us there that'll come out and have a good time, and then there's people that just want to see a rock show that'll come out, and it makes it a really cool atmosphere, and people are really stoked. So it's essential. I mean, within the band dynamic, I think just as you tour, you learn, you know, how to make it work, you know. Sometimes some people will wake up grumpy, and it rubs off on other people, and I think the best thing to do to get through it is realize that you're in a band, you're touring, you're getting to do something amazing, and you should be grateful to be out here, and B, that you could wake up that next morning and be the grumpy one. So you let people have their moments, and we've just learned how to make it work out here, and we all get along really well. We hang out, we're laughing and joking around all the time, and then with interaction with the fans, I mean, that's why we're here. That's why we're able to do what we do. So, you know, to go out and talk to people after a show or after a set, it's really cool, and just to connect with people that way, and let them know that we're not like on a higher level than them just because we play music. We're just people, and we just want to hang out and talk. And, you know, I might be in a band and you might be an accountant or something, but that doesn't make us any different, you know. We do different things with our lives, but we're on the same.